Okay, I think we're live. Just testing. Okay, I believe we are. Okay, right, so yeah, we're live. Do apologise, working 12-hour shift, only just got in, but hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to round number 7 of the FTR British Touring Car Championship. I'm your host and commentator, Ethan Graham. And today we are at Kyoto Miyabi Loop, which is going to be interesting. Very small little track, not even sub 40-second lap, 20-lap race. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting, this one, because it's a track that I don't think's ever featured on the calendar. So it's going to be interesting to see how it pans out. Obviously, one of the smallest tracks we've ever run. I think this track and the next track are probably going to be some of the most heavily disliked. The next track especially. No idea who this DJ guy is, but anyway. Let's bring up the points from Catalonia. I can find them. Where are they? There they are. So, following on from Catalonia, Liam New breaks the 300-point barrier. He's on 305 points. His closest competitor, Rob Schauler, is on 212, followed closely by Adam Piper on 209. So if everything goes the way of New, he could wrap up the championship tonight, but it's going to take a track like this. It's a bit of an unknown. Don't quite know what's going to happen. John Thompson closely following second and third on 184 points. Ashley Sharp in fifth on 146. Panos, who's missing the first race tonight, on 137 in, like I said, sixth position. Jordan Harden in seventh, 124. Liam McEwen, upon his return, surging up the grid, believes he can get to as high as fourth potentially by the end of the season. It's going to be a hard task, but he can do it possibly. He's in eighth position on 118 points. Jonathan Smith on 110 and ninth. Gary Poynter 10th with 102. Aaron Riley 11th with 92. Mark Thompson no longer racing. He's been replaced by Stuart Bell. Rob Plant in 13th with 23, and then Mark Smith, and another new debutant. Mark Smith, the father of Jonathan Smith. So we got a father-son combination, though in two different teams. So we'll see how that plays out. And then obviously the teams championship. It's, well, yeah, Accelerate leading the way by a big margin there. Where's the points? Where's it gone? They're on 429 points. Halford's 385, and then Halford's again. Liam McEwen, the person who does the graphics for the standings and whatnot, making a little boo-boo there. I believe third place is BTCC. And then Napa Racing fourth, Power Max fifth, Team Hard sixth, and then West Surrey Racing in last in seventh position. But Kyoto Miyabi, rumoured to be a track that suits the rear-wheel drive cars, despite the rear-wheel drive drivers complaining. So we'll see how it pans out. Maybe a bit of sandbagging and whatnot. But I suppose we should talk about the elephant in the room, is that the potentiality of Liam New winning the championship tonight. I mean, over 100-point lead. Ish, no, not quite yet. We'll see. Well, I'm going to need to go back to the points. He's on 305, Rob Schauler on 212, so not quite a 100-point lead just yet. But very, very close to it. So it's going to take a lot of things swinging Liam's way to win the championship tonight, but anything is possible, and at an unknown track like Kyoto Miyabi, it's entirely possible. But qualifying is going to be this is going to be 10 minutes of lots of laps, so I imagine people are just going to get quicker and quicker as qualifying goes on. But let's start with Mark Smith, the newbie. Let me see, well, someone scraped the barrier hard. No idea who that is. Let's have a look. It is Stuart Bell. Liam New's also gone off. But first, the first person to complete their first lap is Mark Smith, and he comes up to the line to set a benchmark time of a 40.2. Rob Schaller does a 40.1. Jonathan Smith, Liam McEwen's gone straight to the top of the times with a 30. I take that back. Liam New is now at top of the times with a 39.3. So right, you can see it's all jumping around. So at the moment, it's I don't think we're going to need to worry too much about who's fastest at the moment because it's going to change throughout the lap as the session goes on. Let's ride on board with Liam New, who's on the soft tyre, got the tow from Ash Sharp. Again, the Hyundai very loose out the corners, all over the curbs. I think possibly New wanted to, I don't know what happened there, looks like a little miscommunication there. So this first turn, there's a lot of different approaches you can take to it. You see Liam went kind of narrow, then went into the middle of the road to go narrow again. You might want to go maybe wide and then cut in. All we know is the rear-wheel drive cars are going to have a much easier time of that first turn and out of this hairpin than the front-wheel drives will have, because it's a long sweeping right-hander where you have to get on the power early, which means the front end's going to wash out with understeer and torque steer, etc. So it's going to be a tough one. I mean, you can see the difference there. Liam went off the track and he still managed to go purple. So I think that says all you need to know about how much of an advantage being in a rear-wheel drive car has around this track. You can see there's a whole gaggle of cars up ahead. Liam off the track again there. I'm not quite sure how to approach tonight, honestly. It's a bit of a curveball, this track. We've never raced it before, I don't believe. Oh, as Adam Piper goes to the top of the charts with a 38.9. So I think the 38s are the ultimate pace. I don't think anybody's gone any quicker. And there's no wind either. Maybe weather's not too big of a deal at this track. Jonathan Smith's having a good qualifying. He's in 4th position, so is Rob Plant. Oh, someone's gone off the road heavy. It looks like it's a BTC. It is Adam Piper. No, it was Ash Sharp, I believe. Yeah, it was on the mediums. Gaz Monkey also on the mediums. Rob Schaller also on the mediums. John Hardin on the mediums. John Thompson on the mediums. So the top 7... all mediums. Softs even, my bad. So let's have a look at Adam Piper, the current pole sitter. Oh, he's wide. He is wide. There's another car off. That was Jonathan Smith or Stuart Bell. It was Jonathan Smith, who is in 4th, and he's off the road and just waiting for people to go by, I think. Yeah, I've got to say, some people... Well, I mean, I know it's a small track, but we've got 13 cars on this track. I think people can still do a better job at giving themselves space. They're kind of all tripping over each other. 14 milliseconds, the difference between first and second. So maybe the rear-wheel drive advantage is not as high as what we might have thought, but Adam Piper's got Rob Schaller in front of him, so they're all bunched up again as Rob goes off the road. And then back up in front of Piper, and then Liam's just driven into the back of Adam. So they're all just tripping over one another here, and now they're stopped on the road. I mean, I don't know, I'm not quite sure what Liam's up to. I mean, he should be really giving himself space, not sitting on the back of... Yeah, there we go. And now Adam's... Yeah, they're just making an absolute mess of this. Just give each other some space. Too busy fighting over a tow where it's not really going to make a blind bit of difference at a track like this. And so, yeah, but kind of being a bit stupid. Liam McEwen in 3rd, currently just under 3/10 off. I feel he can go a little bit quicker, rattling it over the curbs there. And he goes, yeah, it goes a little bit quicker. Rob Plant with a very good qualifying so far in 4th position, and goes a little bit quicker. 2 3/4 tenths off the pole position. Jonathan Smith also having a good qualifying in the BMW. So Liam New starts another lap. He's got that scary pointer on the mediums in front. As Jonathan Smith jumps up to third position in the BMW. I feel like tonight could breed a new debut winner, potentially. This track has the potentiality for it, and I think there's going to be so much chaos, it's going to be hard to keep up with. As that's Mark Smith, he has dropped into the 39, so the field is spread by 9.5 tenths. Albeit obviously a very small track, so the time, even though it's a small track, that is actually quite a big gap. But first time in a while, the gap between first to last has been under a second. It's good to see Mark in the 39s, a new starter in the series. It's always great to see new drivers coming in, as McEwen can only improve to a 39.0, 19 milliseconds off of Jonathan Smith. And the good thing for Jonathan Smith is he will immediately jump Piper up into second, because he's got the rear-wheel drive advantage. Oh, he's off the road there. Let's have a look. Piper starting a new lap. Had a few slow laps there. Trying to find some space, which there is on the track. He's got a lot of space, excuse me. Yeah, Adam Piper saying the method to victory is turning up 2 minutes before qualifying is supposed to start, but so far he hasn't been doing much winning. And is, I believe, over 100 points off the lead. So I think he might need to work out a new method, because it's clearly not working for him. He might have won a few races this season, but it's nowhere near enough compared to what New's done. And so far, Adam not finding the pace. Let's have a look further down. Rob Plum made his debut last week. Yeah, and so far in 5th position. Also not finding time. I feel like maybe they're starting to struggle a tad. Stuart Bell returns to the series last week. He is currently in 6th in the BMW, so the BMW's having their best showing to date in a long time. Obviously a front-running car last season, and this season hasn't quite showed the dominance it is capable of, but tonight and possibly even next week potentially, these tracks finally suiting this car. You know, Aaron Riley in 7th, and obviously we got the medium runners at the back and a whole gaggle of cars. Someone's in the pits. Feel like that's Liam New in the pit lane. No, it's not. Who is in the pit lane? It is Ash. So Ash is done for today. Well, done for qualifying at least. This is their final laps now. So Liam New, he's going to get this lap and that's it. And he's not improving. Obviously, you don't get a lot of time to really, you know, you got to really be really close to your pace in the individual sectors, because otherwise you're just not going to get the lap. And Liam, he might have a toe potentially, but like I said, not really going to make much of a difference. A big slide there. He's got his teammate in front on the slower tyre. A little bit of dirt, yeah, there, or might have cost him a bit of time there. He's looking for the toe. I don't think he's going to make much of a difference. No, he's down. Adam Piper's finished this lap. Jonathan Smith is on his final lap. Can he drag something out the bag and upset the top two? Let's see. He brings it to the line, and he goes. No, McEwen's finished his lap. Rob Plant's finished. They've all finished their laps. Someone's still coming across the line there. It's Adam. Oh, I thought Adam finished this lap. Well, now he has. But that's all done, and it's another pole position for Liam New, but only by the skin of his teeth, 14 milliseconds, but he will obviously get the better start, so it's advantage to Liam New. But question is, 20 laps coming up, can he hold on to it? Can he contain his nerve, or keep his nerve, shall we say? So like I said, you know, this track new to the series, at least in my in the time I've been here, I don't think I've ever seen this track used, so anything could happen, and it usually does. Now, Liam New, I mean, with such a huge points advantage, he can afford to have some pretty poor races. Obviously, he's not going to want that, but he can afford it. He has got Adam Piper behind. Obviously, Rob Showler, where is he? He's 11th with his mediums. And that concludes qualifying. 20-lap race coming up, but look at the times. Look how close it is. So, yeah. Liam New on pole by 14 milliseconds. Look at that. The top 8 separated by just over 5 tenths, and 8th position is on mediums. So that's pretty close. I mean, given it is a small lap, so maybe that gap's a little bit exaggerated, possibly. But I mean, look at that. The whole grid's separated by less than a second. So that's great to see. So this should be some of the best and close racing we've seen, but also has the potential to be absolutely catastrophic and chaotic. So, well, it's time to find out. As race number 1 is about to get underway, and of course, the final result of this race will determine the grid for the next race. So it's all about going to be about, if you're at the front, maintaining your position, and if you're further down the back, trying to improve your position for the next race. But here we go. So, Civic versus Hyundai. As the 5 red lights come on, the Hyundai will get the better start. 5 lights, and we are racing. And obviously you're going to see that the Genesis will get away, and there's that BMW already up into second. Why is the music playing in the frickin' background? Why? I do apologise, but it shouldn't be playing while... there we go. It shouldn't be playing whilst the race is going on. But it doesn't look like much has happened. If anything, it looks like we're all clean through. As Liam New leads down into the bottom hairpin. Oh, there's a big gaggle of cars happening there. It looks like Rob Plant's being shuffled down the order as Liam New goes through the chicane, and that completes lap number 1. Adam managed to regain second from Jonathan Smith, who is under attack from McEwen down the inside, but the BMW surely will carry more momentum. No, it looks like he's yielded that position to McEwen. They were all a bit loose through this corner here, so are they going to... no, they keep it clean. Let's have a look further back down. Mark Smith and Ash Sharp battling it out for the final positions. Oh, John Thompson's had a bad start, down to 10th. Rob's in 9th, and Jordan Hardin's in 8th. Yeah, Rob Plant, he's also had a bit of a bad start. And who's that off the road? It's McEwen. Oh, and he's been reset. Seriously? That's unbelievable. Why has he been reset for that? Well, GT7 things at play there, but thankfully the grid's all close, so well, it's happened at the start of the race, so he's has potential to climb back up the field. Someone's off wide, that's Jonathan. As the top 2 only separated by 3 tenths of a second, 5 tenths now. You can see just how good the Hyundai gets a run out of that hairpin. And then the Civic brings it back through the chicane. So it's going to be a big bit of a yo-yo there. And Aaron Riley's gone into 4th position, so it's all happening. Let's have a look. So you see through turn 1, look how big the gap gets. And then it's going to start closing down again. So it's all about pressure. Trying to unsettle the car in front. Because trying to get through on pace alone is going to be very tricky with how short this track is and when the way it works against one car and against the other. You see Liam sideways quite a lot. If any, well, Piper last week he was the one under pressure, making a lot of mistakes, and this week it's his turn to dial on the pressure. And so far, Liam New's soaked up the pressure quite well this season. Jonathan Smith fallen off the back of the lead too, but seems to be in a bit of a no man's land, but he will take that, being in third. Stuart Bell not too far behind Aaron Riley either. And we got a train of cars here. That's Rob Schowler versus John Thompson. So this is all the medium runners from 7th downwards, plus the two at the back on the softs. Looks like Mark Smith might have also gone off the road potentially, because he was really close with Sharp, and Liam's caught back up now. And back up at the front, status quo. It's going to be real tricky, this. It's going to take a mistake from someone to get through, because it's such a short lap and it's such a high speed track as well. I mean, the only real slow corner is that hairpin. Now, obviously, Liam's struggling with traction because he's got traction control on, which you don't really need. So anything would be prohibit him. See, they're taking a tight line through there and then coming out a bit wide towards the end. Obviously, they're quite equal on pace at the moment. But it does seem Adam this lap has slowly caught up, and he's going for a dive, is he? He is! Oh, there's a bit of leaning on each other, but it looks like that was a very valiant effort from Adam, and he's made it stick. But Robin's racing. He came from a long way back, but Liam wasn't moved off his line too much. But credit to Adam, that was a very good move. Oh, he's gone wide though, and Liam's going to look for a way underneath him, but not going to happen there. Well, that was a move Adam needed to make, because he's trying to catch Liam in the championship, but Liam's got he's got underneath him. He'll have the inside for this turn. Adam's tried to go deep to hold it around the outside, which he's done that. How has he done that against the Hyundai? Surely the Hyundai would have more momentum, but nope, he's managed to hold on to it. He goes right up against the pit wall, but the Hyundai is going to have the momentum down the straight. They've been side by side for pretty much nearly a whole lap there. Again, Adam tight there. Liam, he's out wide. He's going to look for a way underneath. I see it didn't work up the inside last lap because Adam was able to hold it around the outside, and Liam's off the road. He'll have dirty tyres now. So he's going to lose a bit of time here now. Well, I say that. He's somehow got alongside, and there's Liam sticking his nose in the wrong place there. Doesn't really need to be it doesn't need to be doing moves like that, and look who's caught up. That gap was nearly 2 seconds. It's now below, or was below 8/10. So Jonathan is almost in the fight for the lead here, which will be great to see. As Adam's wide, he's off the road. Liam's got the run. So yeah, a mistake from Adam. Oh, but Liam's now wide, and he's off even wider than last lap. But somehow he's getting better runs out of that corner. Surely with dirty tyres he should be struggling, but somehow he's getting better runs. But Jonathan Smith is almost here, so if these two keep battling, it's going to be a three-way battle for the lead here. 3 different manufacturers battling for the lead. Yes, what you love to see, and we're only just halfway through. I've got another, I've got a while to go. I've got another 50 laps of commentary to do tonight. So, what's Liam going to do this time? Is he going to try and go underneath? He looks for the outside, waggling under the braking. Got to be careful he doesn't lose it under braking there. Oh yeah, a great move from Adam to get into the lead. That might have been it was a bit of a dive bomb. There might have been a slight touch, but the track's wide enough. It didn't look like Liam was put too far off, so a pretty fair move from Adam. Robust and precise. And precisely what he needs to do to reignite this championship fight. And as Jonathan Smith has the fastest qualifier. Oh, and the top 2 are off again. Liam's... Oh, how has he saved that? I don't know how he saved that, but he managed to do so. But maybe my quote from... Well, my remark from earlier, can Liam hold his nerve? It looks like his nerves kind of got shot at the moment. For someone who is over 100 points ahead of the guy in first place, I don't think he needs to push it that hard, especially when Rob Schauler, the person in second in the championship's only 9th. So I don't think Liam needs to be worrying too much, to be honest. He can just afford a cleanish race, but again, he's off the road. No real need to be pushing too hard, and there's a long way to go in this. Needs to play the longer game here. Well, Adam goes up against the pit wall as Liam does the best lap of the race whilst going off the road. Yeah, I don't think the dirty tyres are on during at the moment, as Jonathan Smith's unfortunately fallen a bit back as Adam's wide. Liam's got underneath him, but Adam's gonna get ahead here. Yeah, Liam backs off. Oh, as Jonathan Smith's off the road and the potential for a win along with it. Oh, that's a shame to see. That does... Oh, well, Jordan Harden's in 6th. Where's Stuart Bell? He's dropped down to 8th. We should have a look at the guys back here, because it's all kicking off, and these are all the medium runners mixed in with a few soft runners. Where's Liam McEwen in 12th at the moment? He's struggling to get through the field. May potentially had another off, may have missed that. But all the medium runners, along with a soft runner of Stuart Bell, battling it out for the lower ends of the grid. Jordan Harden up into 6th on the mediums. Oh, Jonathan Smith, a potential win on the cards there. A podium at the very least, but all gone with just one tiny little mistake. But Rob Plant can sniff a podium as well. It's great to see that a track like this is really throwing the usual status quo order into arms and into the air. It's great to see. But one thing that hasn't changed, it's these two at the front, and Liam still all over the back of Adam Piper. He's up the inside. Adam will have the inside for the next turn. Oh, and Adam parks it on the apex, which is he's precisely allowed to do. Stops Liam from getting underneath him. Adam goes deep, but I think Liam, he kind of made a mistake there by letting off too much, trying to get underneath him, because he let Adam get too far ahead. So he's got to work that one back. Work that one out still. And we've literally only got 4 laps left, and it wasn't long ago we were only just halfway through. Oh, what's going to happen between these two is Adam on the inside. Liam's got the outside there. He backs off. Okay, so going down the inside, he tried it the last time he tried this, he couldn't get it done because Adam held it around the outside. So Liam's trying to switch to the outside at the last second to throw Adam off, but doesn't look like it's working. Adam's got a good run through the chicane, and there's nowhere to go for Liam there. So he goes back to the outside. Is he going to wing it around the outside? No. Adam just parks it on the apex. I feel Liam's just sizing him up, seeing where he can put his car. That's not an overtaking opportunity there. Adam's just going to park it on the apex there as well. Adam goes a little defensive. And since Liam's just piling it on and getting a little bit more aggressive with each falling lap, because he knows the longer this takes, the likelihood of him winning decreases. Let's just hope it doesn't end in tears, because it obviously, you know, a big gap between these two, so there's no real need for any silly shenanigans, shall we say. Oh, as Liam's lost a lot of momentum there. We'll just quickly look at the gap between 3rd and 4th. Oh, that was Rob Plant going off there for a brief moment. And look at these guys, it's all line astern there though, so we'll go back to the lead battle as they round the chicane to head onto the final lap, and Liam New has really fallen off there, and I think trying to pile onto the pressure on Adam has resulted in him dropping the ball a bit, or he's just backing off, realising, actually, you know what, I'm starting 2nd in the next race, but I've got wheel-wheel drive, so I'll get ahead of you at the start. So maybe there is a bit of foresight going on, just planning out ahead. Yeah, and he's made another mistake there. So it looks like it's a done deal for Adam Piper. A pretty Well, a race-winning move there to get the lead. And Adam rounds the final corner. Yeah, he's happy with that one. He takes first position, followed by Liam New. Aaron Riley will get a podium. Rob Plant in fourth. Jonathan Smith. My heart goes out to you, mate. There was potential there. Unfortunate, my friend. John Hardin and John Thompson sixth. Rob Shallis seventh. Gary Pointer in 9th, Stuart Bell drops to 10th, Ash Sharp 11th, Liam only recovers to 12th, and Mark Smith finishes where he started. Wow, so that's 20 laps done, and we've got another 40 to go. Woo! And let's have a look at our race results. So, Adam Piper, like I said, that was a very good move from him. To take the win there. Seems like potentially there's some unhappiness potentially at the front, but it looked like a clean move. But anyway, yeah, so Adam with first position, Evil with second, has to concede. But again, with such a huge points advantage, doesn't really make a difference at this point. Excuse me. Aaron Riley in third position. Rob Plant in fourth. Jonathan Smith, after that small, well, unfortunate, deadly mistake, shall we say, drops to fifth. Jordan Hardin, best of the medium finishers, in sixth. John Thompson in seventh. Rob Schaller in eighth. Gary Pointer in ninth. Stuart Bell in 10th. Ash Sharp in 11th. Liam McEwen in 12th. Obviously getting reset unjustly by the game, and Mark Smith in 13th. And we've got no sound. What's going on? What is going on? Can't even hear anything. And we're just going to have a little break while we wait for the next race to start. Well, it is now time, hopefully soon, for race number 2 to get underway. And it's got windy and the conditions have changed. Let's have a look. Oh, we got a bit of sun, cloud, and a bit of sun. Grip reduction off track is low. Shouldn't that be on real? I'm pretty sure that should be real. It's always been real grip reduction. Not quite sure why it's low. That'll explain why Liam's whenever anybody's gone off, they've had no penalty in terms of dirty tyres, and how sometimes, especially in the case of Liam when he was behind Adam, able to get better runs despite going off the road. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why it's that, but anywho, we're just waiting for the race to get started. Obviously cloudier conditions, so track might be a little bit cooler. One thing we do know is with Liam New starting second, he will get the jump on Piper, but as we saw, doesn't matter if you get a better start. If you can get down the inside, you can hold the lead. Well, as we wait, it turns out apparently the grid's incorrect. Le Mans is next week. Well, this weekend. Next weekend even, in a week's time. Possibly, well, it is the greatest racing event ever, and will continue to be. With some of the best racing cars ever as well. But anyway, we're not here to talk about Le Mans and Hypercar, we're here to talk about a British touring car. Doesn't look like real grip has been put on, but oh wow, Adam's on medium, so this has got to be a definite win for New. So there we go, 5 red lights, and we are racing now. There we go. Lights were held on for a bit there, but yeah, Liam New will go straight into first, and well, won't have to worry about anything else for the rest of the race. As Adam on the mediums is going to get swamped now. Who else is on the mediums? Aaron Riley isn't. Rob and all the medium runners from last race will be on softs. Liam's on softs. There's Panos, who is on mediums. Oh, and that's Ashley Sharp, who's gone off the road there. Possibly got bumped into. Adam Piper is still somehow second. Don't know how he's done that, but he is. Oh, and there's been another crash down the back of the grid. Who is that now? It is Stuart Bell. Oh, there he is. He was trying to look for him, and he was somewhere in the middle of that pack. But yeah, that's gone from bad to worse for him. There's no way Adam Piper can surely... Oh, wow, that's just gone from bad to worse. Oh, Adam, okay, well, your move in race 1 was audacious, but beautiful. That was just plain stupid. And that has just pit Liam down into the mix of the grid. And, well, Adam, Yeah, that was pretty pathetic from Piper. He might claim Liam turned down on him, but that just was a pretty shocking move. But anyway, that has now promoted Rob Plant into second, Jonathan Smith in third. Hope he can stay on the road this time. John Thompson in fourth. He's fighting with Rob Schowler. There's a whole gaggle of cars here now, so it is really anyone's to lose and gain. Cars absolutely everywhere. Adam is still somehow leading this race on mediums. Rob Plant in a very impressive second. That's Liam New going very deep into turn one, probably really angry, but he can't be affording to let his hot head get the better of him. He just needs a clean race. But he's up into sixth now. Rob goes defensive. Liam looks like he's going around the outside potentially. Well, he's going to have the better run there. He'll have the inside at the chicane here, so Rob will have to back off. Yeah, but Liam goes off the road in doing so. Well, Liam is, been completely shot out of rhythm here. So he's racing people he wasn't expecting to be racing, and he's probably going to get stuck here now. Oh, and he's off the road again. Yeah. His composure has completely shattered. Meanwhile, up front, the lead gap is... Oh, there's been a crash, and that is... Oh, there's cars everywhere. That's Panos. That was... Who else was that? That was just Panos, I believe. It might have been Mark Smith as well, potentially, but that was Panos off the road there. Oh, it's Jonathan Smith from the podium has gone off the road again. Oh, what's going on there? Okay, he's back now. So back up front, Rob Plant fighting John Thompson for second. And this is just a Christmas card to Adam, but no way he's keeping that first position if it ends like this. No way that's happening. I mean, Liam claimed in the post-race that it was a push to pass. I didn't see it that way personally, but that move Adam pulled in this race, definitely, that was just, yeah, that was pretty pitiful. Not Adam's best there, but anyway, John Thompson into second. He's been released now, so Adam's definitely going to be looking at that gap and thinking, Rob Plant in third. Rob Schowler is going to be trying to catch, but he's got a very, very angry Liam New behind him. Aaron Riley trying to make positions. He's in sixth. Ash Sharp is having a good race in seventh. It's all kind of calmed down now. Everybody's sort of settled a bit, to getting into a rhythm now. Would love to have been in the party, because most of these guys are all in a party together. I would love to have been in there when Adam pit manoeuvred New round. Rob's setting the best laps of the race, so any of these top guys, looking at Rob Plant, yeah, he's not on the pace. So he might find himself falling back down the order. Let's have a look up the road. The gap's below a second now. And I think for Adam, unfortunately for him, he might not even finish in the top 5. Again, who's that off? That's Panos again off the road. And he's just been reset. Okay, so this track's clearly broken. As the gap is now down to half a second. Meanwhile, Liam's still looking for a way through on Schowler, who's going to be wanting to get... Oh, Rob Plant was out very wide there by the looks of it. He was out wide there too. There's Rob Schowler. Oh, that's a way of doing the chicane, Rob. Really, obviously Honda, they do make lawnmowers, but not usually one with 4 wheels, a wing and a K20 in the front of it. But, there must be a market there somewhere. There's Liam, gives a bit of door banging there. Rob Schowler's still down the inside, but Liam will have the inside here. Oh, and he's just doored Rob out the way there, and I don't think Rob's going to be too happy about that. Oh, it's Aaron Riley sideways. And that's Ash Sharp into 6th. I think Liam, with his hot head, might find himself getting penalised for that because Rob was sufficiently alongside and needs to be given room. And found himself being just shunted into the barrier. So Rob's not going to be best pleased about that, but like we saw, grip reduction's on low, so he won't have lost too much out of that, so he'll catch back up soon. As the lead has changed, no surprises there. John on the better tyre. Can the Fords finally take a win this season? Adam in 2nd, but it won't be for much longer. Rob Plant in 3rd, but he's got a very, very angry Hyundai bearing down on him. I dread to think what's going to happen when New comes across Piper. If anything, New should just be sensible. Adam's on the medium tyre, no need for what Piper did to New. It'll only be a couple, it might even be a lap by the point New gets to Piper, but Rob Plant's making it tricky, but Rob Plant goes deep. Liam's down the inside. Oh, Rob keeps it there. Oh, Liam's shown wide a little bit, but he's gained a position by going off the track there, which he needs to give up. He needs to give that one up. Yeah, he needs to give that position up. He might claim he was forced wide, but he's gained a lasting advantage by going off the road there, so he needs to really give that position back, but he won't do it. So he might find himself getting penalised for that as well, potentially, if Rob wants to report that. So that could be 2 penalties potentially coming along for Piper, New. But now he sets his sights on... Who's that who's gone round at the back? That is Gary Pointer. Oh, it's all happening in this race. There's Rob Plant now defending against Rob Schowler, and that's Ash Sharp. Not too far behind either. Who gets underneath Rob, well, gets underneath Plant. Oh, very good move there, textbook move there. Oh, Liam very sideways through the S-bend, as that's Ash Sharp through on Rob Plant in the background there. We're coming up to lapped cars. Oh, this could throw a spanner in the works. So, Adam Piper in no man's land, but with a penalty almost undoubtedly coming his way, he won't be finishing that. We'll see how he's going to defend this one. It's going to be interesting. Adam doesn't usually let places go easy, as that's not John Thompson, Panos getting out of the way there. Not the race he wants. Yeah, John Thompson out in the lead. He's not going to be contested for this one unless he makes a mistake. Adam Piper doing 39s, almost doing the pace he was doing on the softs, on the mediums. And that's one thing Liam might struggle with, the fact that Adam's pace is not much slower than his pace. But the difference is Liam's probably quite angry, so yeah, Adam, you might want to watch your mirrors. Rob Schowler, he's in 4th, and he could end up 2nd here because we don't know what's going to happen with these two up front, and well, he's got a front row view of it. As the gap is now down to 5 tenths. That's just the difference turn 1 makes by the looks of it between the two compounds. Only 3 laps to go, so this is going to be quite tense, this finish. Meanwhile, further back, there's a gaggle between 5th to 7th. Oh, that's Ash Sharp and Rob Plant off the road. But anyway, the gap between 2nd and 3rd. It's 4 tenths. Is it going to be less than that when we get out of this corner? Most likely. Adam going very... Oh, look at the speed difference there. It was nearly 5 to 10 mile an hour difference just through that turn alone. Liam's got a purple lap, well, a purple sector to his name. Is he going to dive up the inside here? He's going to look for it. No, Piper goes defensive. Liam's going to look for a way underneath. He's alongside. Oh, well, he's thought about it, but wisely backs off. Well, Piper's wide, and well, that's an open invitation to New there. That's it now, done and dusted. Adam can't defend against that. Oh no, I take that back. Adam's straight back down the inside there. I thought Liam kind of caught napping there, and oh, he's well, they're going to be side by side through here because Liam's not going to want to let this go, but neither is Adam as there's contact. Liam just about keeps it on the road. Piper's surely back down the inside here. Yes, he is. Oh, there's no love lost between these two, and look who's here. It's Rob Schauler again. So, last lap between these two. I'm sorry, Thompson, I know you're winning, but this is cinema right here. Oh, so Piper goes defensive. New's going to look for a way on the inside, and Adams opened the door. No, he closes it down. Schauler, he's looking for a way through here. We'll ride on board with him to watch these two up front probably take each other out in a sec. What's New going to do? No, he goes defensive against Schauler. Schauler goes around the outside. No, New's on the power earlier. Well, John Thompson has won race number 2. Well done, John Thompson. Adam Piper in a provisional 2nd. Liam New in a provisional 3rd. Rob Schauler in 4th. Aaron Riley in 5th. Ash Sharp 6th. Rob Plant 7th. Liam McEwen in 8th. Jordan Hard in 9th. Gary Pointer in 10th. Jonathan Smith, a disappointing race for him, in 11th. There he goes across the line. Mark Smith in 12th. Panos has finished a lap down. Stuart Bell on the mediums in 13th. I have a feeling there's going to be a few hot words in the chat. Well, there's your confirmation. John Thompson, I believe, takes his first win of the season, and I think the first win for the Focus this season. So congratulations to you. He also takes the fastest lap along with that. Adam Piper, like I said, that move on Liam, definitely going to be under investigation. I would be surprised if it's not. So that's a provisional 2nd. I've got to say, a provisional 3rd for Liam. Looked like he might have shoved Rob off, and then obviously going around the outside of Rob Plant off the track to do so. So those two possibly under investigation. Rob Schauler could go, well, he's in 4th, could go up to 2nd. Aaron Riley 5th, Ash Sharp 6th. Rob Plant was at 7th. Yeah, hang on. Rob Plant 7th. Liam McEwen in 8th. Jordan Hard in 9th. Gary Pointer in 10th, and then, yeah, as we said, and yeah, Liam New, not impressed with Liam's Adam's driving, but you know, it's not exactly like Liam kept it that clean during that race, so you know, probably best not to start picking on other drivers. But oh well, we do love a bit of drama, and wow, this is where the drama will really kick in now. As you know, race 3. Reverse grid. So the finishing order from last race will be flipped. Whoever finishes last will start first, and whoever finishes first will start last. So if you thought race 1 and 2 were chaotic, oh boy. Yeah, this one's going to be very, very chaotic indeed. And yeah, and so, well, race number 2 produced a new winner. Let's hope race 3 could also produce another new winner. Now we're starting in 6 minutes time, so we're just going to take a quick little break and we'll be back soon. Well, it is a minute or so till the start of race number 3. The most chaotic one of the night. And with how it's been so far, it's only fair to assume this race is going to be an absolute nuclear bomb of a race. That could be either good or bad. I have the feeling there's going to be a lot of accidents, and I have the feeling someone new's going to win. It will be time to find out in just a second. Like I said, race number 3. The grid is reversed, so race 2 results. Whoever finishes first starts last. Whoever finishes last starts first. And so we are just waiting to get started. And in fact, there we go. Ash has just started it. And here we go. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, lobby's stuck. Yep, someone's glitched. Oh, it was Rob Plant. Oh. That's unfortunate. Unfortunately, I don't think the race will restart for him. Yeah, very unfortunate for him, but nonetheless, here we go. As we wait for the 5 red lights. Is it still broken? No, there you go, they're coming on. There's 3, 2, 1, 5 red lights are on, and we are racing. There we go, lights have gone out. We've got very long starts for the lights, but nonetheless, there's the 2 BMWs. Straight into first and second. And the potential, the ones we got to look out for, John Harding, Liam McEwen in 4th there, and Rob Schaller in 8th. They're the cars that you got to look out for this race. But then again, Jonathan Smith, he's been quick all night long, just lots of mistakes, and that's, I've cursed Liam McEwen. He's off and into last. I do apologise, Liam. I am so sorry. Wow. Oh, there's Gary Pointer. Wow, anybody could win this race. Oh, wow. Oh, they're all over the place. I don't even know who to look at. Well, let's go on board with Jonathan Smith and look behind. Look at them all. Oh, there's BMW on BMW action there. Panos has been sent out wide, but I think that was John Harding or Gary Pointer. Stuart Bell's still holding on to the lead. Rob Schauler's 5th. No, he's in 6th. Oh, there's more side-by-side action. That's Gary Pointer and John Harding. Oh, there's a lot of cars. They're 3 wide there, I think. Yep, there's potentially 3 wide. The 2 Hondas trying to get down the inside of Jordan and Panos. There's Rob's into 4th. Adam's going to be looking for a way through soon on Harding. Rob Schauler's looking for a way into 3rd position. Oh, he's out very wide. Oh, there's another car off wide there. That's John. Is that John Thompson? Someone was out very wide there. Oh, McEwen still in last position. Meanwhile, Rob Schaller in 4th, looking way through on Gary Pointer. Oh, nearly leaning on him there. Now he's down the inside. Rob sniffs a win, and there's been another accident. Who's that? Who's off? Oh, it's Mark Smith. Mark Smith's backwards. And he's stopped. And he's been reset. Meanwhile, where's Liam New? Alright, on the mediums in 9th. Apparently the grid was not correct. Unfortunately, I don't think Rob the race will restart. I'm not too sure on that one. Oh, that's Gary and Jonathan Smith. Oh, and yeah, that was probably bound to happen there. There's Gary. He's unfortunately just let them all by. I'm not quite sure why, but he has done. That's promoted Adam and Rob into first and second, second and third. So Stuart Bell, come on, Stuart, come on, you can hold off Rob. Jordan Harding in fourth. This is his best showing in a long time. This season struggled all season long through no fault of his own, just being taken out in events and whatnot, and yeah, just not gone his way, but has the potential for a win here if all goes his way. John Thompson also with a sniff. Oh, never mind. Oh no, that was lag. That was lag. Okay, good, because that was nearly another commentator curse then. Well, Rob is on the back of Stuart Bell. Oh, Stuart's out wide there. Oh, I don't think Stuart's going to be able to hold on to this for long. It's going to take a mammoth effort. Oh, John. Oh, okay. John's doing breakneck speeds around corners. Was that nearly? Oh, God. Okay, that's bad. I think I saw nearly, is that 200 mile an hour potentially there? I don't know, but that's pretty spooky. Yeah. Rob's on the back of Stuart now, unfortunately. Unfortunately? No, not unfortunately. Come on, Stuart. You can win this one. Well, Rob's going to be looking for a way down the inside, and it's coming up now. Yep, Stuart's trying to hold on to it. He's done well to hold on to it. That was Jordan going very deep. Stuart's still hanging it. Oh, Rob... He's, yep, kind of gone wide a little bit, but so did Stuart. And, yeah, Rob's down the inside, and, oh, well, Stuart fought valiantly, and now he's got the torpedo next, but, yeah, he's gone out a little wide there, and the two Hondas are through. Next is John Thompson and Panos. Can Thompson use his lag to, he's trying. 126 mile an hour into that corner. That's got to be very distracting though for all the others around him. Meanwhile, further back down, Liam New in 7th on the mediums in no man's land. Where's McEwen in all of this? 12th. Just, tonight's been absolutely awful for him. Meanwhile, up front, it's Piper versus Showler. These are 2nd and 3rd in the championship, so this fight really is, like, really crucial for them. Now, is that Stuart Bell going wide? Oh, look at the anti-lag and the flames going off crazy there. So there is a tailwind down into turn 1, which is going to help Piper, and it's going to help protect Rob a slight tad too. And obviously they're going to turn through the wind here, and it will be a headwind down into the hairpin. And obviously they're turning through the wind through this chicane, this little S-bend as well, so they've got that to contend with. It's getting very dark very quick here. Ward with Showler. He's got Piper behind him, looking which way. Oh, look at Piper there. Oh, very, very close. Look at John Thompson, just prime. Oh, okay. I think that was 226 mile an hour I just saw there, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, John Thompson in the prime place for easy pickings if it all goes to shambles for these two up front. Stuart Bell still holding on to 4th position. You can see it's kind of just calmed down a little bit. I mean, they're all line astern at the moment. Jordan Harding, Stuart Bell, and Panos, they're all fighting really hard for 4th position. And it's got very dark, very quick. Into turn 1. Pretty much again, line astern. Obviously, Rob had the potential to win the previous race, but obviously got shuffled out wide. And he's got the torpedo behind him, but the torpedo has the missile behind him too. So yeah, this could be any of their win. So where's Piper trying to go? He's going to look down the inside. Yeah. Oh no, he looked down the inside, but Rob made sure to go a little deeper so he could cut down on Piper. But you got to think Adam's looking like he's going to send it down the inside. Rob knew that. He goes defensive. Oh, there's a bit of door banging there. Schauler comes out shallow to cut off Adam. But Adam's got the run here now. No, he doesn't. Well, they're both in the Civic, so it's pretty much as equal as it can get here. So it's all going to come down to driver skill. There's John Thompson teleporting around. The battle for fourth. Oh, well, Stuart Bell's dropped out of this one. Where is he? He's in last. Oh dear. Well, unfortunately, we'd have no idea what happened to him, as Liam McEwen's got into 10th. Liam New is on the mediums in 6th. As that's Jordan Harding. Oh, what's happened to Rob? Okay, so something's happened to Rob. Well, Adam's into the lead, so something's happened there, and it might have been something akin to what happened in race 2 between him and New. Unfortunately, we've missed that. I hope that wasn't one of Piper's shambolic moves again. As that's John Thompson now off the road. What is going on? Is Adam just straight up murdering these guys? Well, Adam's got a 4.2 second lead now, so that looks pretty clear cut for him at the moment. What's going on at the back of the grid? We got Mark Smith and Stuart Bell battling for 12th position. Obviously a new driver and a returning driver. It's great to see battling up and down the grid. Unfortunately, not being able to capitalise on the shenanigans that's been going on throughout the field. Unfortunately, get themselves caught up in accidents. So it's just not gone their way tonight as, oh, well, Stuart goes right around the outside of Mark Smith there. So a good little move from Stuart Bell there. Let's have a look further down. Jordan Harding sticking with Rob Schauler. He's got Panos for company, and Liam New not too far behind either on the mediums. Obviously, John Thompson also somewhere at some point off the road. No idea if it was his own doing or if it was Piper's doing. Ash Sharp in 7th. Liam McEwen in 8th after going off the road on lap 1. Well, Adam Piper in 1st place. The gap drops below 4 seconds. But it's not going to be enough if he's being reported or being put under investigation. He needs to pull out a bigger gap. Look how quick it's gone. We're on lap 19, well, lap 18, going on to 19 now. And so far, I'd say these 3 races have really shaked things up in the championship. Well, the lead gap won't change much, but it's thrown a few spanners in the work. And if we thought this one was going to throw spanners in the work, wait until round number 8 and what is coming up with that. I gotta say, not particularly a fan of the track, but it's in the calendar nonetheless. Sure, gonna well, it might, some people might like it, some people might not like it. I wasn't a particular fan of it. I mean, it's not designed for racing. I mean, it's called a test course for a reason, not race course. But alas, it's there, and we'll see how it performs. But Adam Piper, on the last lap, he rounds the final hairpin. Meanwhile, further back, Jordan and Rob are fighting for second position. It looks like Rob's got that covered off, but Adam rounds the final corner to take a second win tonight, provisionally. But he did have over 5 seconds to Rob Schauler there. Rob finishes second, Jordan Harden in third. A very good podium from him. Panos fourth. Liam gets to fifth on the mediums. John Thompson sixth. Liam McEwen gets to eighth. Liam McEwen seventh. Ash Sharp eighth. Gary Pointer ninth. Aaron Riley 10th. Jonathan Smith 11th. Stuart and Mark battling it out. Well, they were. Stuart finishes 12th and Mark finishes off the grid in 13th. And you won't believe it, but that concludes tonight's racing. And I've got to say, Miyabi, that was pretty good. Miyabi is pretty decent. And well, that concludes tonight's racing. And well, thank you very much everyone for joining. I hope you enjoyed it. Next week we're at, I believe it is, well, I'm going to keep it a secret until we get there, but I believe it is the track that we are going to. But nonetheless, thank you very much for joining. I've been your host, Ethan Graham. There we go. John Thompson got reset, so that's why he dropped down that far down the grid. So, commiserations, John. You're not the only one who's suffered at the hand of PD in ridiculous reset things. So, yeah, unfortunate. But nonetheless, Miyabi provided some good racing. I hope you all enjoyed tonight's extravaganza, and we shall see you all again next week. Have a lovely evening, and goodbye.